I bought Kent RO water purifier on 28th of May 2015. I had issues in 2 months from them. The water indicator has blown, the LED has blown. I called up Kent, they said I can continue to drink water. Then they came, the situation was different, they had to fix. There are 3 visits from Kent technicians. On 15th of August, they fixed partially. They are supposed to fix the LED, which is not happened yet. So I am uploading this video for the benefit of everyone else to indicate what is the level of service we get from Kent. What you can see is they are checking the TDS of the bottom unit, I mean the purified water. What you can see is it is 121 TDS, 124 TDS, and I have asked them to check the actual water coming out of tap, which is the water I am giving into Kent for purification, and they did the same, and it is 447 TDS, and they're explaining me it is a lot of TDS which is getting down and all that. And then what you can see is there is a lot of scaling on top of the top unit, which is not supposed to happen, and there are 2 holes on the top unit because of which the water gets leaked out into the bottom unit, and that water is what we were drinking, and which is not good. They tried to convince me that it is not because of anything, it is not getting leaked and all that. So I have asked them to verify the nozzle directly, and they did. They did verify the water directly coming out of the nozzle, which is purified water supposed to be, and we will see that in a little bit. I was explaining them how it would have gone inside the bottom unit, and when they checked with their team, they asked them to rectify it or something. So the person has removed the nozzle, that's what you can see, which is supposed to be a purified water. So as soon as the nozzle is removed, you can see at the end of the nozzle there is a lot of scaling. So when I was explaining them the water is going into the hole and all that, he conveniently wiped that nozzle at the end, and by the time I moved the video to the nozzle is almost clean. That's why I made this video a little bit slow motion, so that you can see it in the beginning. That's what you can see. He's wiping out the nozzle so that it will be clean. But unfortunately, there is some more thing which is left out on the nozzle that you can see in a little bit. So he was explaining me the water is dripping out of the motor. So they identified the problem, and because of this, the bad water is getting accumulated on the top unit. And as there is no other way the water can go out, it is stepping directly into the bottom unit using those holes. Now you can see on the nozzle there is a little bit of scale, and now they are checking the water directly coming out of the purified system, and you can see the TDS is 96 TDS, which is again not good. And the water I am getting directly from government is 56 TDS. So Kent, if it is giving me 90 TDS, it is of no use. You can still see the water is coming down. So they kept this service open for the next visit.
This is what I have expected anyway. And this is the purity of Kent. ఈ వీడియోలన్నీ యూట్యూబ్లో అప్లోడ్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు తెలిసి వస్తుంది Kent. This purifier I have bought just 2 months back. The water got leaked from the motor, and all the salt accumulated on this panel, which went through this hole and the other hole into the tank, which you have already seen. And this is the level of purity. And after I have given the complaint, this is more than 2.5 weeks. Now we have got somebody from Kent who is fixing this. And in between there are 2 people who came here who doesn't even know what is happening in the purifier. And I mean now even now, I mean like he is going to fix only a part of it, and the LED light is going to be fixed next week. Water conditioner. This is the condition of the upper portion. This is the condition of the motor. You can see right after 2 months of the purchase. See, this is the condition of the. I have already shown you this part. This is the pathetic. This is the water which I have drank with my 2 children who are quite young. And when I told the same to the Kent Service Center folks, they said WHO supports 300 TDS, and I don't know WHO supports such water, as you can see. Yep. Now I'm not even sure whether the new motor and new stuff is going to work. These are the LEDs which will blown up because of the salt that got leaked into this compartment. You can see the salt traces, and these are the LEDs which are going to be replaced Monday. So this is how the tap looks like. The salt that went inside has also corroded the tap. You can see the black spots on the tap. Yeah. The salt that went inside actually corroded this part. Not sure what is going to happen to me and my family. We have been drinking this water for 1 month. If it was to be in any other advanced country, I don't think it would be so easy. The company wouldn't have got away with this so easily. Just because this is India, this is the level of responsibility the company has. They are not even calling back the unit to check what happened. So they're just replacing the parts which are damaged. So this is the condition of the LED plug. I don't know whether it is bacteria, salt, what not, I don't know. Pathetic condition. None of the locks are working properly, and the locks have been installed, and they are actually adding additional locks. So for the sake of water not to come out. So after fitting this, within 10 minutes, the water break out. Okay. So now they'll fix this machine, they'll go off, and in how much time the whole thing is going to break off, I don't know. And for the matter of fact, as you can see, the pressure of the water is reduced by tilting the valve. Okay. So despite that, the water is breaking out. So this is the status of this particular piece. And what you can see, so this is the plug which is going in one of the filters, and for which there was an additional thread created, if you can see here. So this thread is created by using this particular tool. Okay, so this is not in the original valve. So now this is created just to ensure the lock is not going to break off. And if that thread is going to go off because it is not original thread, then there is 100% possibility that the water is again going to break off, and again it is going to leak into this particular unit, which then leaks into the actual unit. And with this knowledge, you better be off from Kent. So it is not at all a good idea to purchase Kent. I'm not sure how AquaGuard and other things are working, but this is how Kent is working. Okay. So these are the entry points that I'm talking about. So 2 of them broke off while they are fixing this, and now I don't know how much time they are going to spend more to fix the whole unit. But this is the workmanship of this particular unit, Kent Prime. That's what they call it as, Kent Prime. Yeah, Kent Mineral RO Prime, whatnot. So it has RO, UV, so many titles to talk about, but at the end it doesn't work as intended. So that is the bottom line. So this mammoth unit on the top is actually doing the filtering, and we should be assured that it is not going to break off because of these. See the additional lock added here, which was not originally there, and now there is no lock added here, and there is every possibility that this can go off. And yeah, there is one more here. So many entry and exit points for this purified, unpurified, half purified, quarter purified water, and any of this can leak into the base unit because there is no proper sealing applied here. So you can already see this nozzle has already made salt, so I would demand even this need to be replaced, because, and they say it is going to reduce 10% of the input water. So if the input water is 2000, you are going to get 200 TDS. So my input water is 1300 TDS, and the output I am getting is 96 TDS, 94 TDS, 94, 93, 96, whatnot. Okay, and the water which I am purchasing from outside, the government water, is 54, 64 TDS. So it is no good to go for Kent, because in their marketing material they always say based upon the input water, the wastewater is going to depend, the amount of wastewater is going to depend. But now, based upon the input water quality, the output water quality is also determined. So if the input water quality is worst, then the output quality of water is okay. So if the input water you are giving is mineral water, then you will get good water. If you have to give 500 TDS to get 54 TDS. So this is the level of this Kent system. Okay. So whatever their marketing people say, don't believe in it. And it is still under work, but you can already see there are still some stains of salt, or I mean like some particles on top of this unit. So after service, I mean, I don't say it is after service, he is still cleaning it. Yeah, you can see that. But the unit is already fixed. So now I don't know how he is going to clean behind the motor. So that particles are going to remain on this surface. And I have already told I am not going to use this machine until I am satisfied. So dear friends, after all these hassles, I bought this online. And right now I'm going to check the TDS after exactly 1 month. The person has fixed it. So let me just show you how the new TDS is going to look like. All I need to do is capture the water into this, okay, and then power it on. So you can see there is 00. Yeah, that you can see, right? So now I will just dip it in, and you can see, oh, 129. So not sure if it is leaking again, so I didn't open it, so better not go for it. This is the Bisleri water which we are going to check now. Okay, so this is the Bisleri, and you can see 0. I'm dipping it in, so hope you can see the 46 number. So this is the Bisleri water which I am purchasing outside, 65 rupees 20 liters. Okay, now I'll show you how the government water looks like. So now friends, this is the government water which I am again filling it into the same bottle, single bottle, another bottle, and again you can see the 0 number. I am dipping it in, so maybe you can see the difference. It is 58, so 58 TDS. So Kent gives me 129, and Bisleri water gives me 46, and government water gives me 58.